Hello and good morning. This is Heidi Ellsworth
I'm Karen Edwards.
and we're here with the weekly blend. We're so excited. We're back from Skills USA, although I am in the airport again.
Again.
I'm like,
Where are you
Karen, I
going?
just can't stay home. I don't know what's wrong with me. I am going to the IRE Advisory Council Board meeting in Las Vegas. I'm so very honored to be on the advisory group for the IRE. So we go in, we help, we look at all the different speaking engagements, the venues, all the events. We kind of talk about everything that's going on and give thoughts, help with any projects that we can. So it's very cool. And so we're going to Las Vegas to check out the venue for the IRE 2024.
How exciting. And speaking of IRE, Heidi, they just sent a press release out this week that the room blocks have opened.
Yes.
And
I,
there's some really, really good prices.
I tell you, the thing is, and I know a lot of people know this, but that is the week of the Super Bowl. So there's going to be so many cool activities going on, so many neat things, but it is definitely the time to be ahead of the game. And we've already got our accommodations set and kind of looking at everything. And so this week, that's why we're going in early to kind of check it all out. Check out the newsroom, check out their banner ads. There's all kinds. You can get to, if you just put in the roofingexpo.com, you'll find Diary.
Yeah, I like that little pun you did there, Heidi. Ahead of the game.
Yeah, ahead of the game, ahead of the game. Super Bowl. Wow. I'm kind of excited, Karen, to be honest about that. I mean, who knows who we might see there that week?
I want to see some football players or some celebrities. Yeah, that's going to be really fun.
I know, you just never know. But I do want to say we saw some celebrities in the making last week at Skills USA. And I know we were live on YouTube all week, but we just have to one more time say, wow, it was amazing.
It was incredible. Yeah, impressive. And, those kids work so hard. And those were the best of the best. Those were the state winners who came to compete in the national contests. And it was just so exciting. And it was really cool to talk to them.
If you haven't watched the videos that we did last week, they're on YouTube. We have a full playlist. You can see the winners of the first ever commercial roofing competition. You can also see some great video and on the teamworks where they were building and using Tamco shingles. The commercials use IB roof systems. John Smatmill was there with a contest on welding. It was just so much fun and such an honor to be involved. We will definitely be back there again next year. And speaking of our next travel, Karen, so next week is the 4th of July, and we get to take a week off and take a little vacation.
Thankfully.
Thankfully, we
Hopefully,
are,
you all do too.
and, celebrate
And
our
then,
country, our great country that we live in.
and then after we take a little holiday, we're headed down to Florida for the FRSA.
Yes, we're going to have a big announcement while we're there, Karen, and we can't say anything today. And of course, we'll be on vacation next week. But the following week, everybody stay tuned. It is a big announcement, and we are really excited about it.
And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring the bell for notifications for when we go live because you do not want to miss this.
You do not want to miss this. This is a big announcement. You're all going to be very excited about it, and we are going to be bringing it live. Big announcement from FRSA. We're going to go live the whole time we're there. It's always such a great show. But I have to tell you, at the exact same time, Karen, this year, NRCA is having their summer meetings. And of course, Roofers Coffee Shop is a one voice member. We're very proud of that. And so James Ellsworth is going to be at the NRCA summer meetings at the same time that you and I and Megan Ellsworth and Tim Ellsworth are at the Florida show. So please, everybody out there, if you're watching this, if you're going to be at the NRCA meeting, say hi to James. He's going to be all by himself.
Oh, he'll be just fine.
I think so. I'm not too worried. But if you are in Florida, be sure to register. That show is going to be great. It's always one of the best. It's at the Gaylord in Orlando, and it's the 13th and 14th. So we will see you there if you are there. And then, you know what? 24/7 things are happening here at the coffee shops. So we have just recently had
Mhm.
a number of on-demand RLWs that went out. We had one with Eagleview and AccuLinks. We had, we had one before that with Labor Central. But this week, as you're watching this, check out Karen Edwards because she's going to be hosting this month's RLW.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. You'll have to watch it on demand. It's with Sherwin-Williams, and it's all about the architectural color forecast and what colors are hot. How do we determine what colors are hot? What influences our color decisions? And it was fascinating. We talked earlier this week and kind of ran through a little practice session, and I was fascinated with the information and the insight. And I think that if that is of interest to you, you should tune in. It's going to help you know what's trending. What's long-term trending versus what's a fad, right?
Yeah,
So you can help
yeah.
your customers make better decisions.
And they're really going to talk a lot about metal roofing, which, Karen, and a little peek at what's coming, but I've just been so intrigued at the trend of black metal roofing. And there's a lot of black metal roofing out there. So they're going to talk about that and what's really kind of, is it a long-term trend? Is it just a fad? You have to watch the RLW to find out. I can't tell you. There's just so many things happening after that. So at the end of July, we're going to be at the Roof Coatings Manufacturers Association's meeting in Cleveland. It's going to be July 27th to 28th. Now, a lot of people might think this is just for manufacturers, but it's not. It's for contractors. It's for technology. Anybody in the industry can come to this. So sign up. It's on our site. You can get in there or go to Roof Coating Manufacturers Association online. Sign up for the conference. If you're close in Cleveland, you can drive from a lot of places. That's going to be really great. And we are going to have, Karen, a full contractor panel there. They are going to be talking about what's going on in their roof contracting business with roof coatings. And we have people like Shell Roofing with Rudy Gutierrez. We have commercial roofers out of Las Vegas. We have A1 Roofing out of Chicago. And we have Thomas Roofing out of Alabama. So really, a pretty amazing panel, to be honest.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. I would love to see you record that, but you probably don't have our multimedia team going, do we?
No, but you know what? We have Brooks there. So maybe we will do that on my camera. So everyone stay tuned. Great idea, Karen, as always. Okay. Also, just be sure to check out Metal Coffee Shop and Roofers Coffee Shop for all the contests that are going on right now. There are free passes for Western States Roofing. There's free passes for MetalCon. They're going to start expiring, or the contests are going to end sometime at the end of July, just so we can give you enough time to go to these shows in the fall. And so just, keep checking everything out. I know it's summer, but as you're on your mobile, you don't want to miss out on the fall events that you could go to for register for free. Karen, talk about the newsroom.
We have an original article out there about tips for keeping your workers safe in the heat. And this is more important than ever. It's July. It's hot, almost July, right? It's hot. But there are unprecedented temperatures happening in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. The entire states are over 100 degrees. So it's really hot. And it's really important that you keep your workers safe. So you want to visit the newsroom and you want to check out that article.
I was talking to some manufacturers yesterday, Karen, and it's the workers out on the roof. It's the workers in the plants. One of our great customers, Central States, said that they're just having unprecedented temperatures, and so I want to put a lot of love out there to everybody who's working in that heat and the amazing roofing professionals that we have. So yeah, that article by Caden is great.
Yeah. And now, speaking of great stuff and promotions and things on the website, we always want you to check out our classifieds. There's a lot of stuff out there, as there always is. We say this every week. But we have a new art club member, CYE Enterprises, and they've posted several jobs. I know Heidi was reading about it and was getting excited, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, don't you leave and go work for them.
I was like, work in
They're
Florida,
located down in
traveling,
Florida.
yeah.
pay, benefits, holidays. Yeah, there's some really good opportunities out there on the classified. Not and in addition, there's cool stuff like Heidi. You always are the fan of the equipment. Talk about what's out there right now.
There is a roll former, and I love roll formers, and it's very cool. So it's at the very top. You can't miss it. Go on there, check it out. We also have tons of tools that are on there. Storts has tools, Sheridan. There's just some really great stuff that you can check out. And I just want to, to Karen's point about CYE, what a great company. So happy to have them as an art club member. But, there's a lot of kids graduating from either high school, vocational school, or college right now. And if you can get the word out there that there are these great jobs available, I mean, I was looking at it and Karen's right. I was like, wow, great pay, great benefits. So not only if you're looking, but if you have kids who are graduating, check out the classifieds. There's a lot of opportunities, and we know we all love roofing.
Hey, and there's also on our classifieds, or I think believe it's an ad on our site as well, a free OSHA book written by Trent Cotney from Adams and Reese. And this is the 6th edition because the rules always change, right? So this is the latest version. If you have an older version, toss it, get your new version, read this book. It's all about OSHA defense, knowing your rights, what to do if an OSHA inspector shows up on your job site. This is all really important information for you to have and to share with your crews and your teams who may be put in a situation where an OSHA inspector shows up.
Yeah, and it's the first 50 people get it free. So sign up. It's just fill out the form, and you will get that. It's just such a great resource, and it really kind of goes back to what we were talking about with how hot it is and extreme temperatures. Because heat stress is a big push with OSHA right now, and Trent talks about that all the time. So, um, I just want to say we went through a lot of information, and you guys, if you're hearing a few little bit of time in between when we talk, well, that's just because I'm at the airport and we're traveling. But it's going to be a great week. Everybody, happy 4th of July. Thank you for being such a great industry and for everything you do in your communities. We hope from all of us at Roofers Coffee Shop, we hope you have a wonderful time with your family and your community. And Karen, I will be seeing you in Florida.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, have a great week, everybody. See you in a couple weeks.